I think we're ready for more action here. I think Dragon Beach is closest to what we've not yet done. What is the quickest way over there? There we go. Just gonna wait a minute for the party to get over here.
The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex.
Oh, show the gargoyle the ring of the Source King.
Welcome home, Master.
Yeah, I'm Brachus Rex. It's definite because I got this ring. Save the game since he teleported me past all those gates. Crumbling skull. Okay, looks like there was only loot to be had there. Run back around. Let's teach Fortify to Red Prince. We'll toss Dimensional Bolt to get Fortify for now until he has more memory. Red Prince already has Poison Dart, so we don't need that right now. Infect requires 2, Death Wish requires 2. I don't have Pyro on anybody yet. I do intend that for later. I've already got Rain. Alright.
Your inmates have long awaited your return, Your Highness.
As they should.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Alright. Explosive barrel. Necromancer, Rask, Quick, and... Oh! I remember their names. They were on the soul jars. Where are they? Here we go. So if it's like Tromdoi, then breaking the jar kills it? But then there was that other skeleton lady where she opened the jar and like absorbed her soul and she was fine. So let's see. Start with Tamsin.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice.
Uh-huh.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps the scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side.
Good for him.
You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away, and you feel a jolt, and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar.
What's the party want to say?
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
So the person was bad, and then they got their soul stuck in a jar for 1,000 years. We're better off without vile necromancers like
They may have
that.
been a necromancer, but they did not feel evil. Misguided, perhaps.
Anyone who marches at the head of an undead host deserves whatever punishment.
Hey, I am an undead host.
One must wonder how many more lives they took, how much more misery.
Okay, so what's the next one?
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, Your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around raw with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food.
Zombie waitresses? Waiters?
The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed
Lots of beautiful
guards.
women in these
You
flashbacks.
can't make out her word. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside, you pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the vision fades.
Wait, I don't really get what that one did that was evil, other than having undead bartenders?
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display.
It's not
She deserved
disgusting,
every
it's
punishment she
recycling.
got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
Ugh. Borderline racism from these people. Alright. Now, last one,
The
Necromancer
jar on the plinth
Rask.
before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning as you roam. The human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a
I had
crown,
golden
but all
scales
you
and he
got,
tore
you
them
try
off.
to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes... He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your bones tingling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing. The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
I didn't hear about him committing any crimes. Just said that his people threw him out and then the humans took him in, but then one of them was Brachus Rex and he was super mean to him.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just
Thank
wanted
you.
to go home.
Yeah, that's what I got out of that.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness.
What
He helped the
wickedness?
monster for
What did he
selfish
do?
reasons.
What he did shames his people.
Alright, Sybil, I can tell we're not going to see eye to eye on this. Okay, so we got their soul jars ready to smash. Now, I could just do that, or I wonder if I can beat them in combat, will I get XP, and then I can smash them, maybe get more?
As you enter the room, you see three skeletons sitting around a table, cards in hand. They creak and turn to stare.
Did I save it? I think I did. Do it again, just in case.
Another cadaver? Clearly we were not the only ones to suffer
The more your skull cracks, the less sense you make, Rosk. Aye, and sporting a face with more gems than you've mites. Brachus would see you a jailer then, darling. Here to keep an eye socket on these old bones.
Gotta pick that roleplay option. You falter on seeing the undead. They look like they've been locked down here for centuries.
Aye, sounds about right. It's more than a moon cycle, and just shy of an eon, for sure.
The human undead leans in.
You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratianus.
The creature yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread of our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk
Gratiana?
too much. Silence
The
your
priestess?
jaw. That wench, a priestess, is no more godly than the mites in my I've never seen a more treacherous smile than on her full, voluptuous lips.
Canst thou think of nothing else? How many centuries have I endured?
Hey, at least I didn't have to raise mine.
That was naught but a whisper on the wind. Vile rumor.
He was raising zombies to shag? Oh, I wish there was a tell me more button. I want to hear this guy squirm.
It coughs.
I will not be coughed at by one that is lungless as I.
I will not be
I will not
coughed
be
at.
kept in the darkness while it pretends to breathe free air.
The shambling creatures lay down their cards and push back their...
Indeed, our time in the darkness is done. Now you are all that stands between us and freedom, and you shall not stand long.
A strength check. Oh, I got a lot of strength. Oh, a lot of strength, but terrible persuasion.
There's no curse in this world that I
Striking
fear
a
more
real
than this,
clumsy pose here.
and no
Doesn't
foe
matter how
that
much I
fear
lift.
less than death.
Alright. So air would be best, but I don't have a ready source of electricity. Alright. Oh, she's resistant to fire, so looks like it's physical. Oh, Thane is third. I really don't want to wait on that. I should have done the Blood Rain earlier. Alright. Alright, so our goal is to break them, then break the jars. And see if we can get extra XP. Nice, nice. Alright, she loses a turn. How much does the whirlwind do? 40 to 42, that's plenty. Broke some boxes as well. Hope there wasn't anything good in those I just lost. Knock him down. See, I wish this guy had Adrenaline Rush. I would do the Blood Rain and the Summon and the Infusions. But can't do that yet. Nice. Alright, first round of combat ends with none of them getting a turn. The chair is durable. AOO? Yes. Oh dang, she got away. AOO? Yeah. Yeah, all this opportunity. Alright, hold on. Can I pop her? Nice. Hey, 1100 XP. That's what we were hoping for. What did they... Oh, there's a ladder there. They're running for... Try to get the high ground. I think it's a bit too late for that. Where? Highlight. There he is. Lost track of him. No point doing a magic attack. Our magic armor is still over 200. Oh, can't get the angle.
I'm ready.
Okay. Now let's get you. Oh, no line of sight. I wanted to get it away from the ladder. I guess it's not a huge deal. What is she doing? Oh, want that spell. She's summoning more zombies. Peace of mind. Your zombie is... Wow, one auto attack completely destroyed his armor. Zombie does not skip upper body day. Nice, okay. Break the jars.
The jar stands before you. A human spirit. The jar, see? The jar. You see a ship.
Nice! Worked out as we hoped. So 1100 XP for each of them, and then 4200 for doing the soul jar thing. Aha, and I guess we did not forfeit the loot that would have been in the box, because I think that's it on the ground there. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, I remember this. We need this box out here. And we'll get to that in a moment. Jar of Mind Maggots. Legend of the Blood Rose. Is that related to the flower I found? Oh, it's like a history book. Doesn't really tell me anything useful. Two-headed ogre picture? Oh, there's a zombie in a cage there. Spellbook. Duke Stephen Chung Kyu? Lady Shelbia Muladina and Sir Buckington. So these are probably more Kickstarter pictures. Whoa. Okay, so the zombie door just opened. That trap is not obeying taking turns. I'm really glad no one's standing in the path of it. Oh. I hit him, he bled poison, which poisoned himself, and now he's regenerating because of the poison. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can... Only one person can melee him at a time with him in there, so I'm trying to use totems to shoot in there, which is not working. Right, that works. She had a poison one. Blarg. That incarnate's dead. Summoned that a few feet away because I didn't want him to become a poison incarnate, because then it would do nothing but heal the guy. I think if I just pass turn, the totems will finish this fight. Yeah. 700 XP, nice. Anything in the cage? No. Still not sure what set off the fireball thing.
Under lock and key.
Alright, we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's go back to this puzzle. Not enough strength. I have to use teleport to move it. Okay, so we had to use the metal crate because a wooden crate would have immediately gotten destroyed by these fireballs. Alright, dive down this little tunnel. Silent Aronson. Fortify scroll.
I heard something. Something seemed to move into place.
I don't even remember what that lever does. Lucky charm went off. Painting of a man. Ooh. Got some int glows. Huge upgrade for Ephon. Oh, that's a two-hander. Yeah, I don't want to do that. A few belt upgrades for people. Peace of mind scroll, nice. Anything else in here? I think that's it. This room had a lot of stuff. Save game as we traverse back into the fireballs. Ow. Oh, this door. This is what that switched opened, I betcha. Alright. Just gonna stop here for just a moment. Give me just a minute for a quick bio, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. Let's see what we got in here. Obviously the well is the central thing in this room. Let's see what everything else has.
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth. No sooner has your head crossed the rim than weak voices begin to echo from the depths.
Thirst, dry throats, drink, water.
Okay. The spell that gives water. Is Blood Rain sufficient? No. Alright, let's load normal rain. See how you feel about that. Oh! Got some feedback.
The well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water.
I guess you
Your
didn't want
water
fresh,
that
cool
brought
blood.
to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin, from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment.
Your fate was as terrible as mine. Who tormented you so? Of course. Same guy who torments everybody, apparently. What'd you do?
Wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity.
Oh, he wanted to be divine. They're like, no.
And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water.
What fair?
The fair, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be buried.
Oh, is this like the whole you need a coin to cross the river Styx or whatever?
The kingdom beyond. Spare us, Skull. Grant us, Skull. The more you pay, the further the path keeper. Sweet savior. Friend of death and fiend of life.
King's ransom is 150 gold? That's like nothing for what I've got right now.
We thank you, yea.
Let's see what that gives me.
Laden with a burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Baladur sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom.
What does 150 gold give? Wow. That's really good. That is really good. Alright, so... I have to move some spells around because I lost a memory slot for that. Can everybody do that? How much gold do I have? Almost 7,000. So let's have
The well
Red
is now
Prince.
filled to the brim with. You see.
We thank you.
Oh, nice.
A horror. The king. Wrath and we thank the spare us, Skull. Sweet. We thank you. Path.
Laden with a.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is really... Okay, so that's a ring for him. Okay. Person number 3.
The well is now. You see.
We the wrath and we thank the spare. Sweet. We thank path.
Laden with a.
What'd you get? 2... Oh, plus 2 to summoning. Happy day.
The well is now filled. You see.
We the and we the spare. Sweet. We thank path.
Laden with.
Okay, and a magic belt. This is probably the least good thing we've gotten of everything we've got. Alright, let's take that up here, mark that for sale. Let's see. Ring upgrade for Sibyl by a very small margin. And is anyone at 8 summoning?